welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And on the mound today, Max Fried. What's the word on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't.
To get started, number 9 digs in now, and the home opener is underway. Strikes.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Inside. Ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And the batter will be the shortstop, Connor Griffin. Ball. Now snap throw to first. Oh, they got him leading. He's out. Fried measures 6 feet 4 inches. 32 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2012. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. Out of here. A solo shot. One down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Leo DeVries. Nice grab. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit for the Reds. That one lifted to left. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. On the mound for the Reds, Paul Skeens. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swings through the sweeper.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious. Have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
DeVries handles, throws to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Nate Eaton stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Next pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Next one in the dirt. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Reds DH, Ozzie Albies. Oh, that got away from him.
That ball hit him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Next for Cincinnati, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swings through that one, 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball one. But he's saved.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
And there's one away. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's two down. Now the left fielder, Max Clark. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. To third. And he's out.
Out on the tag.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in the desert, bottom of the second. Pete Alonso stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Tatis should have this one. Takes it in for the out. One up, one down. Next to hit, Kazuma Okamoto. Strike one. Murakami takes it in for the out. Two down. And now the right fielder, Carson Bench. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. New inning getting started. Here's the Reds catcher, Cal Raleigh.
That's a ball.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Going. Gone. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's the third baseman. High fly ball, right field. Bench under it. He's there. He's got it. One down. Now at the plate, Connor Griffin. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Two away now. Leo DeVries, the next to hit for the Reds. And that skips in the dirt. In the air to left center. Rafaela settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Schwarber stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And there's a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a rip into left center. One away. One out man at first. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. And ball one.
Inside.
On the ground, could be two. The turn by DeVries at second, and that's two. As we go to the top of the fourth. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami. Max Fried will go to work.
Ball. That's inside.
Murakami, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Albies, the next to hit, takes outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Quick move to first, and he's back in safely. In the dirt. Murakami gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. Torres. Good feed. That's one. Over to first. Safe. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often, so got to be real careful that you don't. Give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
The 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. In steps El Nino, Fernando Tatis Jr. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball one.
Read out of the stretch, fires. Fastball is outside. Got him looking. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, number 86. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot.
Now safe at first. He gets back in.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
Stepping in, Cedar Rafaela. And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make.
Rudder takes off. Tap foul at the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Rudder goes again. Got him.
Nice try, Ramon.
No throw. He's in there safely. So now with one away and a man at second. Now up next for Arizona, Nate Eaton. First pitch swinging.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Pete Alonso. Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside.
Ball, that's in.
Runner goes again. And a base hit.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make.
DeVries. Griffin for 1. Got him.
No, he's
the
out.
double play cuts down the potential tying run. Back here in the desert. In now for the Reds, Max Clark. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Fights it off. He'll see another. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Cal Raleigh cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Next offering is fouled back. 1-1 now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Now here's the Reds leadoff man. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
So a man at first. Connor Griffin, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field, Benj on his way over, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning, Carson Benj stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, right side. Takes it himself, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5.
That's ball 2.
The 2-2. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Nice try,
And a miss. Struck him out. Back here in the desert, in now for the Reds, Leo DeVries. Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there, it's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
The designated hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Hey!
Oh, 2 now. On the ground. Dive, and he's got it. There's 1.
Yeah, you're out.
A double play
You're
that was. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, now the D-backs catcher, Will Smith. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, 1 for 2. DeVries fires over to first. 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Inside, ball 1.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. For the third, he's safe. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing.
Nice try, Ramon.
Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 3-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy who does it all. getting the call to the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. Ottavino, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Cal Raleigh, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered here in this one.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
In the dirt. Just missed. And ball four, two aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Connor Griffin, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Now one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a pop-up. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pete Alonso.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift on to the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Brings it in, and there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Carson Benj. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there.
Nice try, misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And fouled off. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. We're at the top. Foul ball. Ball one there.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And they add a run. It's 4-1. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Ball one.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Out towards right center field. Rafaela under this one. And there's one down. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swing and a miss, strike one. Fouled off left side. That one misses. Ball one.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 43, John Armstrong.
And there's a ball. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He was all over that one. Wasn't
Watch
able
these
to elevate
pitches,
that
dude.
one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. And here is Max Clark. First pitch doesn't find
You
his
see
zone.
that, dude? That's bad. It's a perfect fucking pitch, and I have to pitch fastballs or it's gonna fucking move.
And another ball. That misses the zone. Ball three. That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper. And that'll load the bases.
Perfect.
Now it's going to be Cal Raleigh.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
The 1-0. Ripped, but it curls foul.
He's so tuned on that fucking fastball, bro. It's bad.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a ball and two strikes. Way inside, gets out of the way. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So back to the top of the order. Now here's the Reds leadoff man. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Now a chance for Leo DeVries.
At the ball.
Been like that all game because I really can't do shit about it.
Oh, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Runner takes off.
It's that fucking bad.